Bruce Pearl told his team this past Friday night, win at all cost. Right now is a time when many avid University of Tennessee basketball fans worry about the rest of this season. Due to the suspension of head coach Bruce Pearl and losing to 4 unranked teams before even entering conference play, the Vols had a reason to enjoy this past Saturday. The unranked men's basketball team beat Vanderbilt University 67-64, and the Lady Vols beat the Lady Commodores 68-56 while hosting ESPN's first College GameDay of the season here in Knoxville. Fans piled in to Thompson Bowling Arena starting at 8:30 a.m. to attend College GameDay on ESPN and see the Vols tip off at noon. Many watched as analysts Reese Davis, Hubert Davis, Digger Phelps, Jay Billis, and the boisterous Dick Vitale talked about many basketball topics, all while not forgetting to discuss the many problems that have risen on Rocky Top in the past 4 months. Saturday's game was the third conference game out of 8 that Pearl must sit out because of violating NCAA rules and misleading investigators. Pearl was caught lying about hosting a recruit at his home in 2008 and making excessive phone calls to them as well. One might think Volunteer fans would strike against Pearl and no longer want him as their head coach, but there is nothing like the heart of a Volunteer, where in Big Orange Country, the university, its athletic department, and loyal fans are standing behind Pearl and his mistake after he has brought so much to a basketball program that once basically did not exist. Interim head coach Tony Jones may bring a different atmosphere to the sideline, but is sticking to Pearl's game plans, even by wearing the traditional orange blazer, a tradition started by former coach Ray Mears, only to be used when playing Vanderbilt and Kentucky. Jones and the team entered Saturday's game 0-2 in SEC play, and with their sloppy first half, only scored 20 points in the first 20 minutes. Pearl's demand, win at all cost, must have sparked the team at halftime, as the Vols came back from what at one point was a 17-point deficit. Through news articles and websites such as Facebook and Twitter, one can see the quandaries this team has gone through and how, because of its struggles, they have come together as one. For example, Brian Williams tweeted on January 15th that it is great to be a Tennessee Vol. Good win, fellas, and thanks to all the UT fans, couldn't do it without y'all. Fans such as UT sophomore Allie Jennings admit, it's hard to watch the games recently because we have lost so many that we should have won. She just hopes that the Vandy game was a turnaround and that we can keep winning like we did in the Georgia game. Jennings hates that Bruce cannot be there, but loves seeing what Tony Jones can do. Buck Towner, a Volunteer fan since birth, believes this team will become a stronger team and feels as though we can be a serious contender in not only the SEC, but the NCAA as well. Many might say this season has been a roller coaster ride, and while these battles are not even close to being over, for most of us, life is orange and white all year through.
SBYC. What a world, what a world. Y'all know I couldn't stay quiet this long. I got some new for y'all. Rip that orange and that white, that orange and that white, rip that orange and that white.